Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. So it's the fourth week of us going. This is the beginning of the fourth week of us going live in 4 different places at once to be more, more visible to you guys. So I'm holding this candle because that's all we get. That's all of us get is today. And my belief is that our Heavenly Father gives us the word today, and that's it. He's like, hey, go out there, and I know you're volcanically passionate about helping people. But Albert, all you get is this candle to light the flame under other people and be the visible light for them, but also defend against anybody taking that light away and blowing it out and all that kind of stuff. So I heard a really good line a couple days ago, and it was that, in essence, the word peace. I think we throw the word peace around for years in unfortunate ways, and but if you really calm down and go, okay, peace. What is peace? Peace is is a mixture of truth and grace. And unfortunately, we Americans, military veterans, our families, we've allowed our grace to be like, oh, everybody coexists and all this other kind of stuff. And there's very few people. And when I started saying me and mine and all that kind of stuff, like I just want to clarify, all glory goes through Him, our Heavenly Father. So when you hear me say me and my website, my book, these are things to help you. These are I am His son to help you, and that's His path for me to get to Him, and that's the path I'm on. His path for me to get to Him, and that's by thankfully I love bringing joy to others. I love bringing joy to you guys. I just had a client go to 100% last week. And we're going to celebrate him most likely tomorrow on camera. That's what we do every Town Hall Tuesday. But also hate what our Heavenly Father hates, which is evil. And you're dealing with an evil veterans, military, and families out there who steals from widows. That's who you're dealing with. So keep this in mind. The evilest of evils. So if the VA specifically paid for drama and trauma, why aren't widows getting these big checks? Hey, widow, sorry your husband died, but here's a lot of money and spend it wisely. They don't do that. And for you military out there and veterans out there, that's what the evil's plan is to get you to get into this pit of despair, kill yourself, go away, get off their payroll so they can then steal from your widow. If you think it's not happening, go talk to widows. It's happening. So I'm saying that because, and again, I could get all flamethrower and volcanic here, but God goes, all right, at these times where you get passionate, let's calm down. How do we get to peace? Sometimes peace is through grace, more grace than truth, or more truth than grace, that kind of thing. But you have to be able to harmonize it in that moment. And unfortunately, we as military veterans and families have allowed our kindness to be run over by evil. If you don't believe me, check your bank account. I keep saying it over and over again. There's about $100 billion a month that's not going to military and veterans when it's supposed to. So whatever you want to call that, that's what evil looks like. If somebody's out there robbing, cheating, and stealing for their own greed, that's bad. So, and that's what we're supposed to do every day is call out evil. It's like, I'm not going to throw the Bible lines at you, but I am going to say, I'm not a scholar, but I will not tell you that I know between these two book covers here that there's a lot of that grace, but there's a lot of that truth in there telling you these sorts of things. So you can do your own research, but I'm just saying, this says, do good deeds every day. Find when you see injustice, call it out. And thankfully, guys and gals out there, I'm calling it out. And I'm calling it out in 4 different places all at once. Monday through Friday, during the 10 a.m. hour Eastern. And I call it out in a lot of different places too. So, and I'm doing something about it because that's what we're supposed to do. That's what God gives us, this itty bitty candle. And like I even explained, I was telling my son last night, Liam, he's 19, and we're sending Bible stuff back and forth to each other and that kind of thing. We're talking on the phone. And that's what I was telling him too, that we only have our little hillside. That's it. We only have our little hillside. We think nowadays it's just well, this is how it's always been. We've always had the internet. We've always been able to go live in 4 different places at once. No, even 100 years ago, we would have still just gone, okay, there's a problem or something happy, celebrate something, a birth. Let's all just huddle around the fire and the flame and talk about it. But what does evil do? Evil comes in, creeps all the time, always stalking to devour, divide, and devour. It's crazy world. So that's why you guys have the checklist out there in front of you, where it says, this is for you guys, by the way. In order to flip the switch and align with Heavenly Father's abundance for you, you have to align with faith first. And then we start working on your foxhole, which is your team. And then we start working on finances, things like that. And it has to be in that order. It has to be in that order. You have to, I'm telling you guys and gals out there, you have to, in order to have peace, true peace, I'm not talking about peace, man, but true peace. In order for your soul to be at true peace, like I'll give you an example. My uncle was a tunnel rat in Vietnam, and he's not my client. I haven't talked to him in years. But my mom lives out near him, and if anybody asked him what would give you peace, or every time that you do anything, do you feel peace? Because I'm telling you, folks, not being in a war does not mean peace. To have true peace, you have to have a harmony of grace and truth. And we need more truth. I'm telling you the truth. When you hear truth, who's that through? King of truth. Him. King of lies, him. So every time you guys hear something from anywhere, anytime we hear anything, when we hear the truth, regardless of who it's coming from, you go, okay, that's his word through him. Anytime you hear lies, little birds, evil birds chirping at you, well, this isn't your money. Look how red Albert's nose is because he was on a motorcycle ride yesterday. Anytime you hear that crap, you just gotta, you have to flush it and go, okay, Heavenly Father, you gotta take care of that. You're bigger than I am. Let me focus on my candle. Let me focus on the hillside like I would thousands of years ago or 1,000 years ago. Let me focus on my candle, my good things I need to deliver today. So that's why, guys and gals out there, that I have, over the past 6 years, all through him, been able to help deliver to you guys over $10 billion. That's why I'm a for-profit, not a nonprofit. I'm very clearly a for-profit. I'm working closer and closer with lawyers out there, the veterans' rights attorneys. So lawyer Bill and I were texting each other over the weekend, and I want to lean on him more. I know I've got events that I want him to participate in every week, to be out in front of my clients, and even there's a once a month money briefing that I give that I'd love for him to be on stage with me too. So that's all on him and his availability. But that's what sounds like. That's a go. We just got to tighten it up. And so I'm assuming in the next week or two that he'll be riding side saddle on video with me for those things on recorded Zoom and stuff like that. So because I host every month, once a month briefing for you guys that are not clients yet. And then the funnel gets tighter and you guys clients and non-clients can go to Town Hall Tuesday. So I'm gonna see if we can do that maybe once or twice a month. And then we have also and Town Hall sounds like exactly what it is. Hey, what do you guys think about Doge? What do you guys think about the VA doing this? And what have you heard about this thing? That's what it's a Town Hall. That's exactly what Town Hall definition of that is. And then there's other places where it is for clients. So Thursday baseball practices and Wednesday batting practices, things like that, where what we're doing is a compass check every single week. How's everything going with this paperwork? How's everything going with that paperwork? And again, this is the veterans' rights attorneys that are talking through those minutia. I'm a guide. I'm a general contractor to help you guys make sure that everything is done the right way in the fastest way possible, compliantly for you guys. Same thing with the lawyers, and massively powerful stuff. So, but you guys have earned this money. In the simplest of forms, you served, you earned. You're in uniform right now, you've earned. And the government's going to lie to you. The government doesn't want you to hear the words cash flow positive. The government never wants you to be cash flow positive. So, but who does? Abundance, fulfillment. These words are on purpose, intentional. Even the word intentional today is intentional. So that's why it's on. And all these guys and gals out there, I'm going to hold these things up every time I'm out in front of you because you guys have asked me to do this. You said, Albert, I love your passion. I love your your knowledge, help. And guys, again, I hear myself when I'm saying stuff like that. It's all through him. But Albert, please help me. So, okay, here's a checklist, guys. You can start on today. I'm going to brief you on this every single time. So, every single time. And I see a comment in there. Let me see if I can look at a comment while I'm in here. No, nothing. Today. Faith, Foxhole, go to my website. Start there. See you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.